Hey, hello, welcome back everybody. It's Battle for Middle-earth. You know the vibe, we're on the evil campaign. Let's get back to it. We're moving around with our Isengard army. That's doing most of the work for us at this point. I've gone over this so many times, I'm not even going to talk about the Mortar armies. Don't speak to me of them.
The destruction of Middle-earth must continue.
So we just want to get our ring power as high up as possible so we can get that Balrog, which was our final level, even though we saw Sauron summon one in front of Barad-dûr. But, alright, fine. Let's go to Caer Andros. We almost have all of Minas Tirith completely surrounded. That's very exciting. Alright, take me in.
Caer Andros, a strategic island fortress once used by Gondor to secure the nearby fords of the Anduin.
Destroy all Gondor forces!
This one's kind of weird because this is one of the few instances where we started with our whole base. That's not normal, or that's not typical, I should say.
Remove those who oppose you.
Give me the... There you go. That hit an okay number. Let's just pick a direction and kind of head up and see what we can find. We just want to get our industry going as soon as possible. Wait, what's going on up here? We have a separate... Huh, interesting. Okay.
Goblins? Pathetic.
I guess let's take these out. We can also take this. Can't really afford to just yet. Let's just go ahead and get all these as furnaces, and then we can sit here and wait to kind of get this set up.
Isengard will prevail. Show them no mercy.
It looks like there are random towers here. I mean, we take them out pretty fast, so I'm not too concerned.
None shall oppose
This looks
us.
like it's going to be the main standing army of this area, I suppose. I'm not even going to turn on his abilities at this point.
We have work to do.
Come back here really quick so we can pick this up. Honestly, this area I think we're just going to make into outposts. But let's go ahead and snag this whole thing first.
Reach my tower.
Oh, we already found their base. We don't even have the Palantir available yet. Let's take this. That might be a good spot to make our siege workshop. / workshops. Ooh, okay, never mind. There's like another huge thing here. Yeah, we're already just like right on top of their base. Let's head down here really quick. I'm going to go ahead and do this. And this is pretty expensive too, 2,000, right? So we want to take this from them. Just don't allow them to get these bases, these extra bases set up, essentially. I see there's some lumber camps as well. Let's come on down here and take this.
Servants of my will.
Go ahead and hit him, buddy.
Move on. This way. Nothing will
Seems like these structures kind of hold us up from progressing, so we're going to take those out first. We want to get 2 siege workshops. Well, I can't quite afford them yet. Let's just get towers to keep us safe for now. It seems like they're leaving the upper, or not even the upper right, just the right side alone. Let's Palantir up here.
It's an attack!
Nothing will stand in our way.
And they're just casually shooting me. We gotta not allow them to just get free hits on us, please.
Nothing will stand in our way.
Okay, let's go double siege workshop. Let's check our bonus objectives as well. Build. Okay, we'll get the ballista for sure. I'm not worried about that. I'd like some trees, please. We can do this. And we can do this. And we can also give ourselves some wiggle room here. This is an issue because it's just, they could just sit in range of their stupid defensive structures and shoot at us constantly. I hate it. Let's go ahead and get these queued up. Again, there's nothing we can do about these towers, so we just have to keep our army back. We could even let them come into our defensive structures. We already have 6 furnaces, so we can go and get some slaughterhouses now.
Isengard will prevail.
I feel like this was bound to happen at a certain point. We'll see if we can get these set up in time. I mean, this I don't even need. I just don't want them to have it, you know? Okay, let's roll our ballista over here so they can start attacking the...
Leave it in ruin.
We need them to start attacking the gate, because the gate are always take a long time to destroy. I guess go ahead and take this thing out. That's taking longer than I would have liked, but it's fine. Okay, good stuff. Why is it... Did this get destroyed? Or maybe it's just...
Put that new ballista in the back. Line it up. Shove it.
Maybe it's because it took some damage and it was repairing. I'm not sure. Okay, so Pike Lords and Sword Lords, we're going to move over here.
Line it up. Come on, move it. Push.
This is really unfortunate. We just have to move our army into position. It's very hard to maneuver these areas because of these destroyed buildings, and I hate them. Let's go and just queue up as many ballista as we can.
There's another one ready. Come on, move it.
There we go. Okay, now let's roll these guys up to attack the gate area. You can even just move the whole
There's another one.
army up to this location.
Push.
I think I'd like to go for the I'd like to go for the gate first, because the gate is what takes the longest to destroy, and we can mostly ignore the towers as they shoot us.
Crossbows.
Mostly. Crossbowmen only squads need to stay in the back.
We've expanded the siege work.
Okay, cool.
Power is rising. Rise, warriors of Isengard.
Again, it's like my crossbowmen only squads are determined to get to the front.
There's another one ready. Retreat. Leave it in ruin.
Okay, gate is gone. We're going to auto-attack towards the front. We're going to do this. We're going to use darkness. We can give ourselves more blighted ground or whatever.
Line it up. Knock it down.
We're going to get rid of as many of these towers as possible. You guys come over to the right.
There's another one ready.
You are weak.
Maybe worm-tongue this group right here.
Final roll, grab it in. Grab it in.
Okay, attack this.
There's another one ready.
A new power is rising. Come to me, my creature.
And now we have to get in here. Just move in.
Smite them down. Let us
No reason to
go
throw him away.
now.
Let's go ahead and get rid of this.
Victory is at hand. Take their lives. That time.
Okay, and now we just have to get rid of each individual group of structures. Let's Palantir up here. Did they take this? No. Okay, so this should actually end this.
Nothing will stand in our way. Clear the way.
We're just getting picked away at. See, like, this group is... Now it's just currently one guy. You need to back out. Again, that would be silly to lose any groups just to these pre-placed towers, but it's impossible to destroy all of these easily without going all the way around the whole area. I don't know. I'm not a big fan.
The land has been stained with the blood of men.
If we lose one entire crossbow group, I might just get normal Uruks, because those squads tend to survive a lot better, because I think the ranged units have to kill the melee units first, which is actually, it allows for a lot more survivability. There's our total victory that we've been lacking, finally. And look at all those level 10s. You love to see it. And then just some of these guys down here that, they'll, again, they're making their way. They're making their way. Not sure if we've actually fully lost any squads yet or not. The only thing I can
All of
hope for...
Middle-earth will kneel before Sauron.
The only thing I can hope for is when we attack Minas Tirith with our Isengard army, we can call in reinforcements, either from Lurtz or a Mordor army. So, with that in mind, maybe I want to level up Lurtz. Obviously, I'm not worried about leveling up my other stuff, so... We can go really to any of these. Let's go to Northern Ithilien for now. Just secure this whole area around Minas Tirith and between us and Mordor. Here we go.
Northern Ithilien. This once empty land is now infested with the forces of Gondor.
Not for long.
Ho, you maggots! Make camp here!
Okay, let's
None
pick a
shall
direction.
oppose us.
A convoy of Harad and Mumiko will be joining you shortly. Haradrim arrive in 5 minutes. Huh. Weird. Okay. It's possible that we're going to get a bunch of stuff, and then the result of that means that we're going to be forced to take some of those lower-level units with us as we move forward. But we know that that stuff dies really fast, so I'm not too concerned about it. Build 6 sentry towers. We are on our way to that already.
Isengard
Let's see if we can maybe get up here. I'd very much like to get some lumber camps set up. It looks like I missed one up there already.
We spotted the enemy!
Isengard will prevail.
I would like this up here at the top, actually. So you guys head up here and grab that. You guys head up here and grab this.
This place belongs to the Urukai! Watch it,
You guys head back here and grab this.
Come on, you slugs!
We have found a separate base. This was actually the map where we played as Frodo and Sam and met Faramir for the first time. I recognize it. Let's maybe get you guys out of here before things go wrong. Okay, just want to grab these. I don't have anything usable available for me yet.
Our time has come.
There's like a large base right here, and it's still getting set up. So I say we should just go for this immediately. Immediately. Right, and let's go and get 2 siege works right here. Then an Isengard keep. This is just the thing where, like, the sooner we could possibly take this out, the better. So we're gonna do it immediately.
Remove those who oppose you. Victory is at hand.
The keep is ready!
Let's Palantir up here.
Let's put this siege works to use.
Okay, does not concern me. Let's go ahead and start getting some ballista.
Isengard will prevail.
And we're, of course, going to take this, like, as soon as possible.
None shall oppose us.
Watch it, you!
Make sure to leave a group close by so that we can kick it off. A minute 49 for the Haradrim to show up. Again, I'm a little confused on what that's about. I think it's just, you know, we're just supposed to kill all the good forces, which we're already on track to do. In fact, if we destroy this, it's possible the mission will actually end before Harad even shows up. Because I don't want extra units in this army. I really don't, because I need the free space.
None shall oppose us.
I need the free space in my army such that I can get,
The enemy is in our
Oh, well, they are attacking me from another direction, so it's possible that there is another base somewhere. They really just wanted that farm, I guess. Okay. Pike Lords, go ahead and lead the charge. Pike and Sword Lords with the crossbowmen mixed in gotta go first.
The keep is ready!
And we'll take this out. It seems like they do have units coming from somewhere. I think just taking that base out early was good. Industry.
Time has come.
All right, quite nice.
Come to me, my creature.
And that it ended before Harad even showed up.
The keep is ready!
There will be no dawn for men.
That's perfectly fine. I'm happy to kind of speed run through this. I guess the problem is we're not accruing as much one ring power, and by not having as much one ring power, we might not get to that amount that we need to fully max it out there at the end. Still getting any veterancy on any of these troops is good because we have so many level 10s. It's really just these last few groups that we're looking at here. Wow, these poor guys didn't kill anyone this mission. All right.
The lands of all men will fall.
Maybe move up towards Mirkwood rather than pushing eastward. Let's go Druidan Forest. The reason I do that is because, again, it fully surrounds Minas Tirith. This is not important in the context of the actual game. Believe me, I understand. I understand. Take me in.
The Druidan Forest is an old wood where a race of men hide and aid Rohan. They can hide no longer.
So I guess we're fighting Rohan then? Based on that? I don't know. Destroy all the wild trolls that roam the region.
All good forces.
Okay. Well, we have to find them all first. Feels like we're starting with a lot more resources on some of these maps, which is nice. My first is always just all forges, and then we find a forward one.
Victory is at hand.
Watch it do.
Okay, these are actual Rohirrim. We don't want to get mowed down.
We're attacking over here.
Well, there was a troll.
You cannot contend with the will of Saruman.
Okay, so this is our economy getting set up here. The faster we can get these sentry towers set up, the better.
Servants of my will.
I'm happy to have them fight the attack the trolls.
This will not avail you.
Hear me out. I kind of think Wizard Blast is better than Fireball. Fireball has a range to it, but even still.
Victory is at hand.
Looking for the groups that need the XP.
Warriors of Isengard.
Okay, just keep going across here. Double workshop.
Is that the enemy?
None shall oppose
It's
us.
Gondor. I was told. Well, I guess it's both.
Advance.
Okay, just hang out back here. We'll use the Palantir to look around and see what we need to find. But rather than just going straight for that base, why don't we just go ahead and start attacking up in this direction? We're looking for trolls.
Let's put this siege.
Okay, that's pretty much all we can afford.
I'm getting hungry.
Victory is at hand.
All right. I think even just one of my squads could kill trolls if I really needed them to.
None shall oppose us.
Okay, so there is one of each base here.
Victory is at hand.
We're also just looking for those trolls.
Ready. Move that ballista. We need
Get another one ready.
And it's also important that we just take out these enemy bases as soon as possible.
Our time has come.
Or at least one of, because else it's just going to become
The enemy is in our
kind of goofy with the amount of attacks that will likely come our way.
Get another one ready.
But they are right here, which is quite nice. Let's send most of my army back down here, especially the ones who are slow.
goblins. Pathetic scoundrels.
I'm not worried about goblins, I just want to kill the trolls. Unless, did we already get credit for it? No, there's still trolls somewhere out here.
Attacking the camp.
Nothing will stand in our way.
Expanded the siege.
Nothing will stand in our way.
I guess the fireball is basically ranged Wizard Blast. I don't know, Wizard Blast seems like it just has more AoE potential, which is the only reason I think it's good.
Over here.
Is that them? Is that the enemy? Goblins. Pathetic.
There's a troll.
Onward.
They're attacking the camp.
Rise, warriors of Isengard.
What to do?
Okay.
Victory is at hand.
And this is a bummer, but, you know, it's fine. We can rebuild them.
The camp is under
Get
attack.
another one ready.
I was about to say it seems like Rohan doesn't want to attack us, but no, they're here.
The keep is ready.
So we gotta make some moves here as soon as possible. It's quite possible this stuff will all finish in time in order to keep this alive. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if this is, yeah, this is more than enough to actually push this back.
The keep is ready.
Okay. Ballista, we gotta move over here. This is the hardest part, is getting these things into position so that they can actually attack the gate. And then we stand there and defend them from any units, and
Nothing will stand in our way.
in theory it's fine. I should probably, honestly, I should just make some battering rams, because we know that the battering rams are pretty good.
Line it up.
I'd like these things exclusively shooting the gate.
Be still.
Servants of my will!
Perfect. Finally. Okay, they're all in position. It took them long enough, but they're here. We have a group here in range. We do this.
Another one ready. Line it up. Get another one ready. Final rope.
Okay.
Take them out.
Then
Ready weapons.
we're gonna move in. We're gonna do darkness.
The enemy is on us. I see.
Servants of my will!
Okay.
Get another one ready. Come on, moving.
And then these things, we could just move up to this location
Come on, moving.
for when we're gonna push against Rohan.
Is that them? Is that the enemy?
None shall oppose us. Rise, warriors of Isengard!
That was a really good veterancy push.
Come, my
Go ahead and
servant.
steal these guys because they're all clumped up and they're just mowing me down.
Time has come.
Come on. There we go. And quickly, before we lose any full squads to getting pecked away by these stupid towers, we want to take out these outlying structures. I don't think we're actually in danger of losing anything major here, but the sooner we can do this, the better. They're also focusing on Saruman, which is fine. Okay, so now we're good to start pushing against Rohan. And we're looking for more trolls, apparently.
Nothing will stand in our way.
There's one. Let's just go ahead and send a few of these guys down here to kill him.
Holes through him.
And there's another one right there. Use industry.
Nothing will
Not that I,
stand in
again,
our
really
way.
need to, but we will.
Nothing will stand in our way.
Line it up. Scrap it in.
I feel like maybe these guys will make it eventually. They'll figure out where they're going. Where was that actual base? Oh, it's over here.
Come on, moving.
Okay, I guess let's just go right here. It's fine.
Nothing will stand in our way. Clear the way.
Okay, looks like they did what they needed to do. There's another one up here. Gotta get that total victory. Am I right?
I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry.
We have work to do.
Okay.
They're attacking.
And Rohan's just making
The enemy.
Hurry up!
cheapo stuff. I'm not concerned about it.
Nail something.
You gotta shoot him at least. You can't just stand there. You have to make an effort. All right, this is critical of this game.
Servants of my will!
Goodbye, Ballista. This is fine. We're gonna go ahead and get set up here, and we'll make new ones.
Isengard will prevail.
Scrap it in.
I think the Rohan stuff, we can at least shoot the towers because they're made of wood with our normal crossbowmen. Still looking for trolls. It's also still nighttime, apparently.
Smell the enemy. Get another one ready. Wreck the place.
There we go. And then let's go ahead and move up with the pikes that can protect this thing, and then we'll build some more of them.
The keep is ready.
Crossbows.
And then we're looking for more trolls, which, again, could really be anywhere, unfortunately. But,
Let's put this siege works to use.
maybe up here?
Let's put this siege works to use.
I don't see any. Huh. Okay. Siege works. Give me ballista again.
They're attacking over here.
And then these are just like normal guys, so this is fine.
A new power is rising. Rise, warriors of Isengard.
Okay, then back up. Don't walk it straight into the towers if you can help it. Again, I think the Rohan stuff is just inherently weaker. I guess I don't really care that much about the trolls. Though that being said, where the heck could they be? I've looked nearly everywhere on the map. It's possible when I was looking around a second ago, I just didn't see them. Dude, did you see how fast they killed that ballista? Insane peasants. Okay. Pikes and sword lords. We're going to move you up like this. Never mind, that was not the sword lords, but that's fine. Let's just move in and do this. Again, it's fine. If we don't kill the...
Get another one ready. Make them up.
If we don't kill the, you know, the stuff. The ogres. The trolls. Then it's fine. Trying to get in there. Get my units to actually attack here.
None shall oppose us.
Let's use darkness again. Actually seems like their towers are quite strong. Like stronger than Gondor's, I should say.
Get another one ready.
Leave none alive.
Let's just do some really quick sniping here.
Stand back. You are weak. Victory is
Okay, and then one more. Yeah, not sure if maybe we would have lost like an entire group or something. It's not ending, so we do have an opportunity to go and perhaps find some trolls. I'm gonna guess maybe they're like up here or something. Nope. Okay.
Nothing will stand in our way.
Probably they took that right there, so let's move on in. It looks like they just built farms around it, though. You'll love to see it.
We attack soon.
The enemy is in our camp.
Time has come. Rise, warriors of Isengard. Time has come.
All right. Did we lose like a full group? Or maybe some of them are just sort of whittled away. We have 4 groups of Pike Lords, just some of them are
Against the
really
power
low
of
on
Sauron,
Uruks.
There can be no victory.
We really don't know until we start the next mission. If we do lose some units, it's not the end of the world. Didn't get the, you know. At least we're gonna get victory and not just survived, I imagine. Let's check this. Again, looking great. I keep looking down here to see, like, if I'm likely to lose a group, it's going to be one of these from Belfala. So I think I haven't lost anything. Again, we'll know based on our supply when we start the next mission. Druidan Forest conquered. That was kind of tricky because there were 2 full
Victory
enemy bases.
is near. The enemies of darkness will be shown no mercy.
Entwash, Dead Marshes, any of these silly things. Let's go to Anorian. Sure. And we'll have a nice little circle around this Gondor mountain range.
Anorian has long been protected by Minas Tirith. The White City is able to defend it no longer.
Shadow falls across Rohan. Man shall see no dawn.
None shall oppose
Destroy a
us.
Rohan base and use it to set up your camp. Well, I was given a camp for free, so I don't know what you're talking about, game, but alright. Again, we set up industry base. It's T, 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 and T. Okay, that's a little bit better.
Isengard will prevail. Isengard
Get some free cash that we don't really need. Oh no. Move these guys back. Okay, I think we have enough veterancy that like we can just sort of take this on the chin. I'm trying to move this group back. There we go, and then give me one of these.
Rise, warriors of Isengard.
I think that was the big pre-placed group.
Come to me, my creatures.
And then onwards. And then what's the Isengard keep? K? I don't like it. It's going to build our
Victory is at hand.
2 siege workshops. You know the drill. Build 4 hordes of warg riders. That is not happening today. That's not happening today.
Isengard will prevail. Nothing
Also
will stand in
confirmed
our
we
way.
did not lose anything. Last mission. You guys move up here. You guys move here.
Let's put this siege works to use.
And you know the drill. We like to,
Prevail.
Let's put this siege works to use.
We have work to do.
we have a good time building up our armies so that they can all die at the very end of the game. That's the goal. Alright, this group needs to maybe be a little more careful.
Victory is
While
at
it wouldn't be
hand.
the end of the world if we lost stuff, there's no point in just throwing stuff away if we can help it, so.
The keep is ready.
Palantir, I guess, check. There's like a potential base up there.
Come to me, my
We've already found their
creatures.
main base here, so we just have to wait for siege weaponry. I don't have industry up or anything like that, so I have no way to get like really fast
Nothing will stand in our way.
XP.
Servants of my will.
Let's not let them take this. This was like an Act 17 mission, I think, and this one's pretty simple. Again, the difficulty's pretty inconsistent, but generally, it's harder.
None shall oppose us.
Generally, it's harder. If it's got the higher level whatevers. Okay, let's demolish that. Let's go ahead and turn these into siege workshops. This is not a siege workshop, that's an Uruk pit.
The keep is ready.
Time has come.
Okay. We already know where they're coming from, and yeah, we set up our little outposts
We
here.
have work to do.
The gate is right there. It's just getting ourselves into a position as usual.
Isengard will prevail.
Looking for who's the lowest on the board right now. Maybe some of these guys.
Stain the land with the blood of our enemies.
And I think, yeah, I rolled one of these bad boys up here. So let's go ahead and just go ahead and roll up and start attacking. You're not very vulnerable to arrows or anything like that, so we can just have you roll up and attack the gate, because the gate takes a while to destroy.
There they are.
Casual peasants coming in. I'm not scared. Let's actually go ahead and demolish this so that we can make another keep. Industry.
They're attacking us.
Wait. Take it this way.
I guess we gotta move some of these folks up so that we can have ballista sort of on the outskirts here.
He's ready.
See, letting these guys attack here is absolutely fine. You love to see it. Let's go ahead and move up to the sides here.
Nothing will stand in our way.
Ballista, let's move you up here. We really only need to destroy the gate. The extra towers that they put up are fine, but not great.
We've expanded the siege work.
Okay, now they're building those stupid extra towers. I'll go ahead and queue up my ballista to attack them.
Get another one ready. Tidal rope. Shatter them.
Meanwhile,
None shall oppose us.
Pike Lords and Sword Lords and Saruman.
Our time.
We're going to hotkey you, and you're going to lead the way. And then we're going to lead the back line with the crossbowmen. Because they are a little, they're a little more vulnerable. And then we do this, because it's funny.
This is the voice.
And Saruman gets focused down a little bit, but he's fine.
None alive. Stand back.
We're going to keep moving in.
This will not avail you.
Okay, Saruman goes down. That's fine.
Tidal rope. Leave it in ruin.
Okay, get rid of their castle in the center. Get rid of each remaining structure so that we can move in and finally kill the rest of the farms and stop these guys from spawning. I understand this is getting a little repetitive at this point. It's, you know, snipe the gate. Come on. There you go. Snipe the gate. You know, go from there. This is kind of how the good campaign worked too, but I've got a bit of a groove going here, which I'm happy about. It's possible it's not ending. They may have another base set up. That's fine. More XP for me. Let's go ahead and get Saruman out. It wouldn't be here. It must be this. Of course it is. Okay, let's go. Let's just head over there. It's going to be fine. There should be a command to select all of the defensive foundations and build. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's just normal Rohirrim is fine.
Scrap it in. Line it up.
These poor guys.
The keep is
I almost
ready.
just feel bad.
The keep is ready.
All right,
The
he's
keep
coming.
is
He's
ready.
coming back out, but
The
not
keep is
super
ready.
necessary. They have one group of Rohirrim that's not going to be able to do enough damage. Even trample damage isn't going to do enough against these level 10s, as we saw at the beginning of the map. Level 9 is there. These guys right here are the ones that are relatively low. They're still only level 7. I don't think Saruman's going to be up in time, though, yet, because we're about to finish this up. And... got him. Okay. This is why I'm trying to knock out a lot of
There
these
will be
in
no
this one
dawn
video.
for men.
Trying to conquer the map without too many losses, and by too many losses I mean no losses. We haven't lost any full squads, at least up until this point. If it gives me survived, I'm going to be very upset. Okay. Yep, it's looking good. Didn't we have 4 groups from Belfalas? I don't think so. I think we're fine. Anyway, maybe we can flip over to alerts now, I guess. Honestly, we got a good thing going.
Destruction of Middle-earth must continue.
We've got a good thing going, and I don't see a reason to change it up now. So let's just knock out a few more of these. East Emnet, sure.
East Emnet is the refuge of the scattered and the weak. These men of Rohan will be easy prey for the fighting Uruk-hai.
Okay, well that's good to hear. That means this one will be easy, I hope.
Destroy all Rohan forces.
Okay, let's just pick a direction and go
Onward.
for it.
A new power is rising.
Watch it, you!
Keep the crossbowmen separate.
There's the enemy. What should we do?
I was gonna say, where's that level 7 group? It's up here, isn't it? I don't think they got hit, but that's fine.
God will prevail.
I mean, honestly, again, trample damage is not gonna do it. It's not gonna stop us. What's the furnace? It's F, 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 F.
Our time has
Okay.
come.
And like lumber camps are okay on some of these missions where you start with fewer resources. It's weird how some of these you just start with fewer. Destroy all patrolling Rohirrim, and then we can't do the pikeman thing because we don't have any separated pikemen. You hate to see it.
Watch it, you!
A new power is rising.
Oh, this is an outpost. I do like that. And then we already took out the pre-placed groups.
None shall oppose us.
Multiple outposts. Actually, no, this is the only one. Is this, no, that's just a lumber camp. I was told that they would be very weak in this area.
Servants of my will.
That actually seems to be the case. I'm not complaining.
Our time.
Just gotta find their base and try to get to it as soon as possible so that we can get this show on the road, you know? Yeah, there was another outpost there.
Isengard will prevail.
It certainly seems like we're making our way.
This will not avail you.
They have like a mini camp here. We could steal that soon enough. That means we'll make these keeps so that we can get our siege workshop set up here. Of course, they have another full, like, big base. One thing I could do is attack from the side and just destroy the walls with our,
Ready. The keep is ready. It's the enemy's in our hands.
and just destroy the walls with our ballista. I will probably do that this time. Because this base is sort of off to the side. Alright. Apparently we destroyed all the patrolling Rohirrim. Wait. Oh yeah. That was just upgrade stuff.
Come to me, my creatures.
Okay, let's go over here and make sure that they can't get another thing set up. There's so many little areas on this map for sure.
Let's see what they say about that.
I will happily take this as well. There's so many foundations.
None shall oppose us.
We're really not at risk of losing anything against Rohan because they don't have any siege weaponry. And that's the only thing that could potentially stop us is siege weaponry.
The keep is ready.
The only issue, though, is as typical, we're forced to make siege weaponry in order to do anything. It's a bummer.
Isengard will
Okay, where's
prevail.
my... They're level 8 now? I think maybe that's as high as they can go this mission. Most of them are level 10. Yeah, I guess hit them with that and see if maybe we can get something.
Warriors of Isengard.
Be still!
Alright, and then... Oh, there's 2 bases. I see.
Move that ballista.
That's fine.
Some room
Line
here.
it up! Shatter them!
Yeah, you know what? New Age, we're just gonna break through the side walls. Who needs to go through the gate? Not me.
Keep is ready.
I hope they don't have 3 bases. Can you imagine? Okay, thank God. There is the potential for them to build one up there.
Put that new ballista in the back. Take them out!
We have to break enough of the walls that we can legitimately fit
Another one line it up! Smash it to
our army
pieces.
through the holes in the walls that we create.
Line it up!
Wait, where did that one go? I built a... Oh, they were like stacked on top of each other, I see.
Back to base!
This honestly, it's like less HP than the gates. Okay, sword lords, pike lords. Let's roll on in, and we also don't want to accidentally kill our own guys by attacking the walls. So let's be careful. Then let's move in with everybody. You guys go on halt fire. Oh, there's like nothing in this base. Okay, so this was like a... Alright, sure. They must have taken that quite early, and then they just didn't really capitalize on it. That's fine with me. Do this, and then we're moving our whole army over here. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to punch a hole in the side wall, I think. Break these trees so that they don't path block us. I guess it couldn't hurt to go through the gate area, but yeah, I'm starting to realize that we don't even want to bother with the gate areas where possible. They're kind of a pain.
Move it.
I think that might be our only squad that's not fully leveled at this point. All I see are double stars. You'll love to see it. Keep it up, lumber camp. This is the natural endpoint of every mission at this point. And we have so much free supply, I could make an absolute butt ton more of ballista. You know what? Maybe I lost a full squad at some point. Because we used to be starting at level, or at 560 at the beginning of the map. I think we lost the full squad at some point. We must have. Oh well. It's probably like a crossbowman group. If we combine a low-level Uruk group with a high-level crossbowman group, what happens, I wonder? Okay, let's move in. This one looks empty too. I think maybe they just don't have that much stuff here. I didn't need to do the ballista and any of that stuff at this point. Just destroy this quickly.
We've destroyed the enemy!
That was the end. What a strange mission. Like they had castles, but they weren't willing to defend them. Or maybe they didn't have money? It doesn't seem like the AI ever gets constrained by money in this game. Alright. Looking great. At this point, again, we're so close to the end, I don't see much of a point using any other army. They're like, even this one...
Middle-earth will kneel before Sauron.
Even that one we're not going to do. So there are 4 missions left before Minas Tirith. I say maybe we should just knock them out. Why don't we just knock them out, you know? Go to Emyn Wheel.
The Emyn Muil is a rocky maze of hills and valleys, passable only by the hardiest of forces.
I think that's us. I think that's us. Are we at 530?
Destroy
Yeah.
all Gondor forces.
It's true, we lost somebody. Tame the trolls. Tame the trolls. And then Porcupine Formation. Don't speak to me about Porcupine Formation.
A new power is rising.
And use them to crush the... Again, I think there's an assumption that you'd be using Mordor at this point, and I say no. I imagine a lot of people feel similarly in that Isengard is fun, and I'm not gonna... Oh, we can just straight up add them to our army. Okay, that's good. Again, I don't expect those getting veterancy or anything, but we can certainly try.
A new power is rising.
I mean, you know what we can do
Servants of my will.
is this. Don't move out of it. Does he benefit from that? I think only the Isengard forces benefit from that. Let's check down here.
We have work to do.
I think this is another full encampment, which we cannot afford to build on right now.
Come to me, my creatures.
There's going to be a giant enemy army somewhere on this map that's bearing down on us. You know how it goes.
Servants of my will.
Come on over here. Let's grab this, and we'll turn it into a fortification area. All right. Get those 6 furnaces going.
Isengard will prevail.
You guys stay here. So that we can pick this up when we can afford it, which is now.
We have work to
It looks
do.
like this wraps around. This is good that we're kind of checking what's down here now.
Nothing will stand in our
This
way.
direction.
Clear the way.
Okay, then we got a little frontline area.
Nothing will
Let's go and
stand
take
in
this
our
down
way.
here on the assumption that, again, the enemies are going to be moving out pretty aggressively, and then we just have to find where their base is. That's just a normal base.
The keep is ready.
Let's get up here and just take this out. I can send one small group. Honestly, these two alone can take... Those 2 groups alone can take this out, and then we can take this group really quick
Steal something? Come on, you slugs.
to snag this, because we can certainly afford it now.
Watch it, you. Have a bolt ready.
All right. And then I'm going to build an Uruk pit and build 1 normal group of Uruks and attach them to my level 8 crossbowmen. And even if it de-levels them, it's not the end of the world. That's fine. I learned from that Nern mission that on these types of missions, you have to secure these areas pretty aggressively.
None shall oppose us.
Dude, I know that Tower Guard are good, but they're not good enough for this. All right. Take this out. It'd be funny if this was just the end.
We've destroyed the enemy!
Nope. It's too good to be true, you know? All right. Sure, go ahead and do that. We'll take this.
None shall oppose
We'll move to the
us.
upper right, which, if we're lucky, it won't be a giant base. Let's come and
None shall
secure this.
oppose
We can build
us.
our siege weaponry from there, actually.
The Uruk warriors are ready. And they look mad.
They look mad. Okay, so you guys... We're going to attach you to this group. I see this guy over here, so let's go and snag him. Let's take this.
Nothing will stand
I just
in
like to
our
double
way.
check that this does or does not work.
Take their land. Burn every
something.
village.
Steal something.
Cool.
Stay in rank.
Just making these defensive areas, and then these are going to be... That's going to be a keep, and that's going to be... Siege works. Dude, I think they inherit the...
The keep is ready.
I think they do. I think they inherit the veterancy.
The
That's
keep is
great.
ready.
That's good to know. Okay, so let's get an armory so we can get those guys up to snuff. And do we have a Palantir up? Yeah, let's see what the final base is. Of course, it's a big old base.
Siege works to use. Let's put this siege works to use.
We're oversupplied because of the trolls. Okay, trolls. Go ahead and just run in there and attack the gate. That's fine. You'll get mowed down.
They're attacking us.
It's possible I have other trolls just sort of around the map that I left on the... But I don't know, actually. Oh, dear. Okay. That's a lot of Athelian Rangers. It's a lot. Alright, so we know we need these two. I guess just get them all. Just I don't think we would need all of them for whatever reason, but
None shall oppose us.
here they come.
The enemy is in our camp!
Let's go ahead and start making ballista.
We have work to do.
Again, let's not lose any units that are getting focused down. So, such as the squad that we just pulled out.
We have work to do.
Okay. I'm looking for the group. There it is. Okay, so then we grab these.
Have a bolt ready.
Put that new ballista in the back.
None shall oppose us.
Line it up!
And let's get started. I think with the Gondor base, because it's a big circle, it makes sense, I think, to just go in from the front. It just depends on what angle you're facing.
Come to me, my people.
Quiet down. Smell something?
This group, please, please, stay back.
Line it up.
It's actually quite tempting to make more swordsman Uruks to attach.
Hey, I think I smell the enemy.
Yeah, you know what? If you guys want to just run into these pikes, I'm not going to complain.
Wreck the face.
Oh, I've got another troll. You know what?
Expanded the siege
You
work.
stay.
Listen up.
Let's go move these guys up.
Smash it to
It's
pieces.
the enemy!
Tyler rope.
It's an attack!
If we could keep this alive, it would be nice.
Shatter them.
And we got more coming up.
Scrap it.
They're just so slow. It's not like battering rams would be any faster.
Shatter them. Scrap it.
None shall oppose us.
Where's my squad that we can speak to? Oh, crazy?
I think I smell the enemy.
Did they die? No, they're right there. Okay.
Rise, warriors of Isengard.
Scrap it.
You guys go for that.
There's another one.
You guys go for that. Let's take out a couple of these before we run in.
Tyler rope. Leave it in ruin. Tyler rope.
You'll love to see it.
Line it up. Break them up.
Maybe the Rohan ones have more HP, but because they're vulnerable to fire arrows, it makes them worse. And that one, we're getting ring power.
Come to me, my sweet.
Okay, let's move on in. Our ballista are going to start dying, but that's fine.
There's another one ready. Shatter them.
Okay, very nice. They're going to try to rebuild the gate, so let's try to get up there ASAP.
Line it up. Leave it in
I'm actually going to wait. Come on, one more round. Perfect. Okay, you guys stay back, and we're going to just go ahead and waltz in. There are still towers in there, as usual, but that's okay.
Come to me, my sweet.
And then I'm going to go ahead and use... Oh, nice. The troll's making them cower. Haha. What if we kept this troll alive? I just kind of am curious to see if he would carry forward. He's getting focused down pretty aggressively, though.
Tyler rope. Knock it.
Okay. And we're like fully maxed out, but that's because we have a bunch of ballista. So we're like kind of at like the perfect size army.
Once more, Sauron's warriors stand triumphant.
Triumphant. Still can't get that bonus objective. Okay. Well, not many total victories these days, you know? It's a bummer. Yeah, see? Level 8. if you combine 2 squads, they inherit the higher level. So like we could get another normal Uruk-hai group and combine it with some of our crossbow hordes that are by themselves. We could. I mean, I don't know why I would do that, but I'm just saying I could do that. It does add to their survivability quite a bit. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 left.
All men will fall.
I don't know. We've done like 4 or 5 this time, right? So I guess let's come back for one more episode after this one to clean up the map, and then we can go to Minas Tirith. But I'm having a good time with this one, and I know that this has gotten repetitive, but I would like to conquer the map. We're going to conquer the map, and we're going to go into the final mission. It's going to be a blast. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace.